hell of a plan, man. We've got to go to prison, dude. I've been watching all of these inmates making out with all of these super hot nurses and guards in there.
Making out, they're all the way in them. It's driving me nuts. Like, there's this one where both of these women are 25 years old and they go by the names of Elise Hibbs and Ruth Schmilo. And they both were with the same guard. I mean, with the same prisoner. One of them was a guard and one of them was a nurse. And they're both young and gorgeous. Like, I don't even know why they're working in the prison system. And then there was the other one, Tina Gonzalez. She, I think, was an actual, yeah, she was a guard, and also 26 years old and gorgeous, and having sex with the prisoner. It makes no sense. I'm here working my butt off to try to get attention from the ladies, and whenever they throw me a little piece here and there, it's like an amazing thing, and and everything is correct in my life. It's like I own the house, I own the car, I have a decent income, I'm eloquent, I'm funny, I have side gigs like this show that we're putting on, and yet I'm not pulling threesomes with 25-year olds that are basically Instagram models, and they're just here giving it away for free to some dude who probably like murdered his grandma.
Oh, it's not even, man. It's got to be the ones that probably sold them pills and murdered school loads of kids. But at the end of the day, it's the fast money, and they like the fast money. They don't want to hear about people that are doing side gigs and trying to build businesses. They'll move in when the business is built and the income is there. But yeah, I have to give them some credit, right? They went to where the top G's are, right? They went to where the pushers and the hustlers can be found. The question should be, why are they sleeping with that one in the prison? Because he was probably the dope fiend. He was the dealer. He's the bad boy with the tattoos that went the whole way. They definitely feel that safety and security from an inmate. Maybe that actually says something about all the people outside the prison than it does the people inside the prison.
No, listen, for sure, these girls' wires are crossed, right? Because they're going to feel safer with the prisoner. Get out of here. Look, I would love to give them some sort of credit and say it's something like the Nightingale effect, but it's definitely more something like hybristophilia, which, for those of you who don't know, it's a sexual interest to those who commit crimes. But it's insane. It's like they should be here in my kitchen making me some food, thanking me for the fact that I didn't murder them, I didn't rape them, I didn't steal from them or harm any of their family members or blow up a school or anything like that. I'm just here changing the oil in their car and helping them with whatever, maybe a little bit of a finance thing or schooling or whatever you can think of, right? What would it kill them to just be here wearing probably what they ended up wearing after, the first few minutes with the prisoner. And then, afterwards, you go to the kitchen, you make me some food. Maybe you clean up a little bit, because I am a bachelor. So there's some stuff to organize and clean. And I'll take care of the spiders, don't worry. And I got muscles and everything. It's just that I happen to be a decent guy. So I'm not out there selling drugs to kids, but they're throwing it at all these other dudes. And it's just like, what, at this point, what really is prison, right? Is it the new grotto from the Playboy Mansion? And it's just that we weren't told that that's what's going on. Do they have a pool?
They absolutely have a pool. They have a gym. They have a basketball court. They have leagues. They have boxing. They have pay per view and everything. It's pretty dope. You see, you keep saying you're a good guy. And that's the problem because where you say good, we all hear boring. You can probably take her to a nice little restaurant and get her some steak or salt bay to throw some loving at her. But at the end of the day, when she's with you, does she feel like, depending on what she says, she might get shanked. I mean, that's got to be exciting,
Okay,
right? It has to be the excitement.
okay. On a day-to-day basis, no. But I'll share. We'll do a little story time. I'll share a story with all of you. But you guys can't tell anybody, right? Anybody who's listening, ladies, men, other, you can't share this story with anybody else. So when I first got one of my girlfriends, and it was finally time for some fun, they were interested in the things that I like to do, which is, a little bit naughty. It's a little bit 50 Shades of Grey, but, to my level, to Alfred von Brainland's level. So once they were nicely restrained, I dropped the persona that I had at the moment, and I went, finally! You know how long I've been waiting for this? I mean, you have the most gorgeous fingers I've ever seen, and I would love to have them. You've got the perfect nails, the nail polish is all within the lines, everything is looking really great. My fingers are nowhere near as nice, and I would love to have those, in my possession. So, thank you. I wish it didn't take a whole week and like 5 dates to get you to this point, but I'm glad we're finally here. Just relax, don't worry. You'll be fine. Let me just go grab my bolt cutters. I'll be right back. And then I came back with the tool in my hand, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to start with the pinky and work my way to the thumb, and then I'm going to do the other side. And you might pass out halfway through, but don't worry about it. It's fine. It's better that you don't have to stay awake for the last 5 digits. And then and then I just start laughing like crazy. Now, of course, I don't release my subject before I've had my way, but afterwards, at least I had a nice laugh about it, and there were definitely some endorphins on the part of the other side of the event. So, all in all, it was a great experience. Very exciting. Did you pass out on me, Rob?
I just I just realized we may get to test this prison theory out soon after all.